This podcast is sponsored by Eric's Concrete Pavers, Rockhouse Masonry, and Tahoe Pervious Pavements. When it rains, it drains.
This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So, darling, how shitty was your week?
I had a great week.
How shitty was your Saturday?
What are you trying to say? I know what you're trying to say. Some people got a shit, and I'm one of them.
I mean, there's a difference between a bowel movement and what you did.
I mean, I had stomach problems. The skiing and everything else was. And first of all, we went up to the lake. We went out to Azara's. I got chicken parmesan, and I had about 6-7 drinks on top of that. Then woke up in the morning. And then we went to breakfast, and I had a big old omelet.
Right.
And then I had this Bloody Mary.
Right.
And then everything started in motion. You've had it before. Have you ever had the hair stand up on your arms?
Yes, I have.
I had that times 20.
Well, you did. And this, I'm going to do my perspective on what happened on Saturday.
What?
So I asked you when we were leaving, do you want to drive or do you want me to drive? Because I know you sometimes like to nap on the way down in the afternoons.
Right.
So you said, I want to drive. I'm like, okay, fine. So we're literally on the road for 4 minutes.
Yeah, 3-4 minutes.
And you're like, oh my God, like my stomach is rumbling.
No, I got gas pains. Like it was cramping, man.
I don't think it was necessarily that because you're like, oh, I've got to go, and I'm like, okay, well, there's that rest stop at the top. Do you want to stop at the rest stop? And you're like, no, I can wait till we get home. That it's also like 30 minutes away.
About 20 seconds after the rest stop, things
so,
went in motion.
Skylar calls, and you're like, oh, well, that'll help me not think about it.
Yeah.
No.
I answer the phone. I'm like, Sky, I gotta go. I gotta get off the phone. I'll call you later.
As we're passing the rest stop. I'm going to shit my pants, but I'm passing the rest stop. So you're driving, and I can see your left foot like shaking, like tapping on the car.
Yeah, that holds back the shit.
Yeah, because you're trying not to shit your pants. And all I can think about, oh my God, you're concentrating so hard about not shitting your pants that we're going to swerve off into the side rail and God knows where.
It hurts so bad. I was just going to drive off the cliff, tell you the truth.
And I was for a moment thinking that was happening. I was like, oh my God. And then I'm like, well, let me drive, and then you can concentrate on not shitting your pants. And you're like, okay, well, I got to find a good spot. Hold on, I got to find a good spot. Like, pass a couple places, and then we find a spot to pull over, and you're like, do you have any napkins?
Well, when you got your pants that bad, you shouldn't have to wipe. It doesn't even matter.
Thankfully, I did, and
a couple Porta Sub napkins.
It was,
yeah.
And Eric goes running off into the woods.
Way deep into the woods. I get up there and I pull my. It's like I'm wearing Pampers anyway. I'm pulling my snow pants down.
Right, because you have like 3 layers on.
Yeah, pour it all down. I squat. I look straight out. It's on the backside of Mount Rose Skier. There's skiers going by, and I hear kids' voices and stuff. And I'm squatting, pushing my wiener between my legs, like you know how you put your wiener.
I don't, because I don't have a wiener. But
yeah, but no, like little kids,
Yeah.
Because I don't want to piss my underwear.
Right.
And let it go. By the time it starts going, it's if a skier would have skied up on me, I've just been
we can't stop.
there.
Once you start, you can't stop.
I mean, if someone's looking at me, I'm just like, hey.
Sorry.
Yeah, he hang loose.
Oh, no.
Like, you can't rush that. You can rush maybe a pee or whatever, but that you can't rush.
That's true. You kind of can't.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, my God. And it's just right in the next to it. Someone's going to come up on that, and they're going to be like, is that a bear? Is that like... You know, my mom has chemical farts.
Right.
That was a chemical shit.
Okay, why a chemical shit?
It looked like it looked like radiation. If you could see radiation, like green, like a Gatorade green, that's what it looked like.
Why?
I don't know. There's aliens living inside me.
Good Lord. There's aliens.
It was so gross. So then I wipe.
That's good.
And I run back down to the car. And as soon as I sit back in the car, my stomach starts rumbling again.
I know. Well, then I said, do you want me to stop at Mount Rose Ski Resort? You could, like, run into the bathroom.
Yeah, what am I going to do? Run? By the time I get through the crowd and everything, I'm also go home. And round 2 can't be as bad as round 1, so.
All I know is that we got about 5 minutes from home, and you were like, go! So I'm like blowing through
yeah,
residential.
every speed bump she could hit, she did.
I hit 2, and I was like, sorry.
Yeah. My mom's going to get so mad because she says, don't talk about pooping on the. We open it up with pooping. You opened it up with pooping. I
opened it up with pooping.
I didn't say a word.
Well, that probably was like the highlight of my week.
I know. You're so funny. You just sit there and laugh.
I do. I encourage it, I guess.
I was being tortured, man. That was bad.
I'm sorry for laughing. It was funny to experience. It was just a little funny to witness.
Well, that's how we started our first our first day of ski day. We go up, and the best part about it is we bought passes to Diamond Peak Ski Resort. So we're at breakfast with my swim peeps, and they say, "You're fucking crazy. Why are you going up skiing today?" I go, "Well, it's our first day out." They go,
"No, we haven't gone
"Today
yet.
is free ski day
for locals."
For locals. So if you have if you're a local, you ski for free." I go, "Why did I buy a fucking pass?" And they said, "It's not only Saturday; it's all week."
It's all week. Yeah.
I'm like, that's the day we pick. It's slam ass crowded up there.
It actually wasn't as bad as they thought it was going to be.
Crowded.
It was way better than I expected. Hearing that.
So the night before we went out and we had a few too many drinks.
Right.
I realized how, I guess, popular I am in town.
I mean, I guess
all those old people at the bar. Everybody
knew
knew me.
A handful of people.
Yeah, and so I felt pretty good about it. It's funny because I went swimming in the morning and I saw this guy we saw at Zara's bar. He's like, "Yeah, I was see you at the gym, this and that." And I saw him with I
hadn't seen you in a while.
Yeah,
and
then
saw him on Saturday.
I saw him the next day. That was kind of funny, but I was kind of hurting. I had a bunch of drinks. We went to the Zara's restaurant, and then we went to the paddle wheel.
Right.
And had some cocktails, a few too many.
I didn't think I had a few too many.
I didn't think you were drunk at all, but I guess you were. She gets on the ski slope. She's coming down like the second run, and she's having a hard time.
There's a little kid. I was trying to be real conscious of the kid. I need to stop doing that, but...
She gets down to the bottom of the hill.
No, I didn't get to the bottom of the hill.
Well, where we were stopping, the bottom of the steep part, let's just say. And she's looking real yellow, like yellow skin. I'm like, what, is something wrong with you?
I was breathing real hard, too, and I don't think it was because of the skiing.
And then I look at her, and I'm like, and she sits down on the ski hill, and I'm like, "Are you going to throw up?"
Yeah.
She goes, "I think I am." I'm like,
Came on real hot.
Every fluid's coming out of us. I'm shitting and she's throwing up.
I didn't throw up though.
Yeah, she recovered. I think it was altitude or something.
Blame it on
just
that.
the movement.
Because I felt pretty good up until I was taking that run down, and then I was like, oh.
I mean, we've only been skiing so many times in our life, and I think most of the time you do throw up.
I think you're right.
Like on the way, because usually we go out. She's hungover.
I need to stop going out the night before.
That's the new rule. We can't go out before we go skiing.
I know.
Yeah.
Bad
so then we took a
combo.
break and went to the lodge and got a beer and a Bloody Mary.
And it was like sweating.
That's really smart.
Yeah, right.
No, I go, Kylie, you want some drink? She said, it's either
hair of the dog
or just a glass of water. I guess get me a beer.
I went with it. I felt pretty good after that.
And then I got this Bloody Mary. I went up to the guy and I says, you know what? I was thinking about getting something for lunch. But I saw you making that Bloody Mary, so I'll have one of those. He goes, oh, that's a good choice. And this guy made this phenomenal Bloody Mary with all these hot sauces and olive juice and all this other shit. And the guy behind me is like, this is what people do in Tahoe. The guy behind me was like,
okay,
that looks really good. I think I'm going to get one of those Bloody Marys. So I bought him the Bloody Mary. And
Very
he was
nice
like, oh,
of you.
thanks. And the guy at the bartender says, this is what happens in Tahoe. People do this a lot. And that's really nice of you. And I said, yeah, thanks. You know, I got some problems.
Did he put a little extra shot of vodka in there for you?
He put a shot of X-Lax in there, obviously, because friggin' that's what that brown juice was you put in there. That wasn't Worcester sauce. That was X-Lax. Because I drank that thing and it burnt my system out, and that's right when we left. Well, let's take one more run, and we had to go.
Thankfully, we left after that, I guess. Cause
we took one more run, remember?
Just like squatted in the middle of the ski hill.
Big brown spot in the middle of the ski hill.
It wasn't brown.
Oh, yeah, green. No one would have known it was. That was just avocado.
Ew, avocado.
Chemical shit.
Oh.
I told, this might gross people out. But on the way down, I was like, after I was there, I go, what if a bear comes upon that? You think an animal would eat that?
I think possibly.
I don't even think an animal would eat that.
It was that bad.
I mean.
Did it smell bad?
No. It smelled like roses.
Like real bad.
You know what? All the skiers that were coming by, every one of them fell.
They passed out. So it's that bad.
Yeah. Actually, it was funny because I looked back underneath me and there's a little chipmunk nibbling on it.
Ew. That died shortly thereafter.
No, I didn't want to use the Portishead's paper, so he's licking my asshole.
Ew, honey.
Little chipmunk.
Ew. No one wants that visual.
None of that's true. Mom, I'm done talking. Mom, I'm done talking about it now. I swear to God.
Right.
I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Okay.
Ever again.
Lots of lie.
Until tomorrow.
Right.
We can't stop.
We can't stop. It's so much a part of our lives that we can't.
I know. So we get down to the bottom of the hill, and River has JA, which is Junior Achievement.
Yes.
It's kind of like a formal like prom dance.
It is a formal, yeah.
And he says, yeah, about 4 o'clock you got to be there. Then he calls up and he goes, well, can you be here by 3:15?
Thank God we left early.
After I'm dying here. Yeah.
Right.
So we go take pictures of the formal, look real good with his girlfriend. And
Yep.
the suit
Met the
and,
girlfriend's parents.
yeah, we met the girlfriend's parents.
It's always fun.
We think Gina and Jim. We're like, what are their names? Oh, my God. And then
I know.
I had to get their number to text pictures to each other. And so it's Gianna. Her name is Gianna. So I couldn't remember the dad's name. So I put Gianna's dad.
But you sold it with a name.
But I gave my phone to Kylie, and she had to text the pictures, and it said Gianna's dad. I always do that.
I know. And then you don't fix it, though. You just leave it.
I leave it for all time.
Right. Like how Johnny Petrilla is spelled in your phone.
Wrong.
The last name is spelled wrong. Your own last name
Right.
is spelled wrong, and you just don't give a shit.
It's so funny. I have Southwest Airlines in my phone spelled wrong. It says Southwest Airloons.
What?
Yeah, it's been
So
in my phone
weird.
forever. I've never corrected it.
So weird.
Once I put it on
It
my
doesn't
phone,
bother you?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Bothers me. I'm gonna fix it.
Like whenever I see Gianna's dead, I know that's Jim.
Kiana.
Every time I see it.
Oh no.
I thought it was great.
I know. I'm like,
I was
oh,
like-
we already have this number.
I just type, and if it doesn't fix, yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh, not an English major over here.
No,
No.
not at any major. I know concrete and rocks.
Well,
That's it. That's it, Kiki.
do you know how to spell rocks? I'm just joking.
R-I-C, Rick.
Oh no.
Oh, that's my name.
That's your name.
Oh, that is my name. You can call me Rick, though.
I do.
Did I ever tell you when I go into like a Starbucks or whatever, instead of Eric, they always mess it up because they call me Ed. I say Rick.
I know. I told you to do that.
Right. Just say Rick. Every time I say
Because I
Rick, they
can't
get
say
my
my
fucking name right.
I can't say
Yeah.
mine because they get it wrong.
Yeah. Olive Garden, Party of 8, Rick.
Yeah, they get it right if you say
That's
Rick,
me.
though. Yeah.
Instead of Eric, they go Ed. I know. It's not Ed. Eric. Rick.
Or like Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie. Who
They
knows where
always
that
say,
comes
yeah.
from?
You see Rick. I always say Kyle.
You do?
Yeah.
Why don't you just say
Weird
Kiki?
places.
I would say Kiki.
Oh, I don't know. I should try that one.
It's your nickname. Kiki.
Wonder if they get that right.
I don't know.
I don't either.
But the funniest thing, so we were at Zara's, we're watching the Olympics. We were home before that, watching a little bit of the Olympics. Probably the only ones viewing the Olympics. And, the night before, we're watching it a little bit with River and stuff like that. But they start the Olympics, I guess not with the opening ceremonies. They start with the
Right.
fucking,
I think-
you know what they do? They start with the fucking ice
Well, I
dancing
think
because
they
nobody
actually start
watched.
the Olympics like early.
Yeah.
Earlier than the
No,
opening
and they start with the
ceremonies,
events that nobody
I guess.
gives a shit about, like ice dancing,
dancing.
except me. Now I'm a fan. I'm actually a fan.
Why are you a fan?
A fan of ice dancing. Where else can you go and see Freddie Mercury and Elton John
Right. We
in the same showing?
didn't see them. They were the same person. Wasn't two people, it was one.
Were they from Canada?
I don't know.
I think they were from Canada, and the guy
Maybe.
had an
That might have
orange
been.
jumpsuit. And ice dancing, they
Like
don't flip.
Elton, it looked like Elton John's outfit from like the 70s.
And it was orange, and they did play Elton John music.
No, that's why. Yeah, it was
Oh.
the Elton John theme.
Oh, theme. But the funniest thing, he had a big hairy chest and a
And a, like,
Freddie
Freddie
Mercury
Mercury
mustache. He should have played Queen and dressed like Freddie Mercury.
He should have.
They would have friggin' won.
Correct. They
Who
did
cares how they skated? They would have won for the outfits. And you ever notice something? You brought this up.
What?
The music.
Yeah, it's all, no matter what nationality or what nation these ice dancers are from, all of their music was American.
Right.
English.
Why wouldn't you be like, they're from Hong Kong, and they're playing Elvis.
Yeah, they
They're
did
from
have
Korea,
Elvis.
they're playing you know what?
What?
If they're from Korea, they should
Oh.
be BTS.
Oh, right.
Or smooth like butter.
Are they Japanese?
Butter, butter,
I don't know
butter,
where
butter.
they're
No,
from.
they're Korean.
Oh, okay.
BTS.
Yeah, why
But-
did they play there?
Yeah, but the problem is they sing American.
Right, valid point.
I didn't think about that.
I also like how they also, majority of the non-American and Canadian athletes that we watch, ice dancers, trained in either America or Canada.
No, the Chinese couple who's
Train
the
in
best in
Canada.
Chinese
Right.
train in Canada.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Right.
Train in your own state.
I know.
Oh no. Train in your own
That's
country.
a country, yeah.
Train and stay in your own country and train.
Right.
If you're good enough, train there.
Right. Right.
In swimming, they all come to the United States and train. Everybody trains.
In Florida.
Right.
I know, it's crazy.
I don't get that.
I get like the skiers, you have to follow the snow.
Yeah, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, I
But
got to go
ice
half the year in
skaters,
Italy, half
you
the
don't
year.
have to follow the indoor ice
indoors.
rink.
Right.
I know, I don't get it either. I don't get it.
It doesn't make sense to me, but what are you going to do?
Not.
You know what does make sense?
What?
It was really funny. We're watching these ice dancers, and this guy's skating, and Kylie
This
says,
couple.
"Yeah."
No,
I go,
you said, you're like, where do you think
where
these
these think guys are from? And Kylie looks up at the TV, and she goes, "He's got a funny haircut. It's got to be Russia."
I said no. I said due to his douchey hairdo.
Oh, yeah. Due to his douchey hairdo,
I'm
it's
going to
Russia.
say Russia.
Exactly right.
And where was he from?
Russia. That was crazy, and it was a douchey hairdo.
It was super douchey.
I'm sure they train in Indiana or somewhere.
Right.
Well, I was gonna say he looked Amish, but
He did not look Amish. Are there Amish in Indiana also?
He trains in America, but he builds furniture as an Amish guy during the night as he trains all day.
You're pushing it on that one. Pushing.
Then we saw a little bit of the opening ceremony. He's forced to
A smidge, yeah.
because we were sitting in Azara's.
We did ask
eating.
her to put them on. We weren't forced to.
Oh
watch
yeah,
it.
because well, that's true.
Us and the other couple were like, well, let's just check it out since we're
So there's
sitting
pretty
here.
much nobody in the stands except President Xi
Yes.
and Putin together.
Right.
And Biden decides, no, I'm not going to go.
Boycotting.
I'm boycotting, but I'll just send all our athletes.
I'm going to send all of our athletes, but I'm not going.
How fucked up is that?
It is
if
a
you're
little
to
bit.
send the athletes, you should go.
Support your athletes.
Open
Right.
those Biden eyes and get on a fucking plane and go to the
Those
Olympics.
Biden-
Jeez, make a deal or two when you're over there.
Oh, that'd have been handy. Like a 2
Yeah.
for 1. Kill
Yeah.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Make a deal.
That'd have been handy.
But don't send all the athletes and you boycott
I know that's kind of true.
and all the announcers boycott. All the announcers
No,
are in
I don't.
Connecticut.
I don't think that they really were boycotting. I
That
think
gay guy's boycotting.
he's not boycotting. He won't come back.
Right.
He
'Cause
can't
they don't
go.
want they don't want you to dress all flamboyant. Well,
They're
I
like
don't know if
anti-gays.
Is he gay or transgender? The guy.
He's gay.
Okay, but yeah, he dresses real. I can't
He's a
remember
little
his name.
feminine.
What's his name? Tommy
no,
something.
Nope.
Tommy.
Weir. His last name's like Weir.
Weir. Something Weir.
Yeah.
Danny Weir.
No, I don't think it's Danny.
Tommy.
I don't know.
Look it
It'll
up.
come to me right
Look it up while I'm talking. I need my computer on. I need to look it up.
It would take you forever to figure that out.
What out?
Johnny. It's Johnny, and I didn't even get there. It's Johnny Weir.
Oh, I said Danny.
Yours close.
I said Tommy.
You were at all the...
You know who would know?
Who?
Joey.
Hey everybody, this is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. 310-465-3347.
I wonder if Joe's watching the Olympics.
I wonder if Joe likes ice dancing.
Well, he does skate. I don't know. He'd be the funniest ice dancer ever. He'd be from Italy. Oh, no.
Oh,
of
well,
course. He'd be from Italy, but train in America.
Right.
I'm training in Boston.
Yeah.
I'm an ice skater. Training in
Ice
Boston.
dancer.
Oh, ice dancer.
Dancer.
I'm an ice dancer, dancing for money.
Oh, yikes. I did enjoy the opening ceremonies, though, for one reason.
Why?
And one reason only.
Why?
I love the outfits. The American outfits.
Oh, because you like Ralph Lauren,
I
trendy.
do. And he makes, like... Well, one, they're all red, white, and
What do
blue.
you want? I'll
so
buy
that's
you one.
Right up my alley.
What do you want? I'll buy you some. Is it for sale?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want? I'll buy you some.
There's a real
Christmas.
There's a Christmas.
Or your birthday.
It's a real... I can't wear it on my birthday.
How much is this shit?
$500.
No.
It's a sweater,
Not
and
buying
it's
that.
so cute.
Not buying
At
it.
least I didn't ask for, like, the $2,700 coat.
How come it's so expensive for
I
that
have
clothes?
no idea. Because we have to pay for all the ones the athletes get for free.
All this shit's probably made in China.
I hope not.
It probably is. It costs like $3 to make, and they
Oh,
come sell it
no.
for $500 over here.
Right.
Now they're pretty. They always have nice uniforms.
I know,
Americans.
I love them.
Yeah, you always like. I actually don't notice or care, and you always
do.
say, "Look at those jackets. Look at the scarves.
know.
Oh, I
Well,
want one of those hats."
They're also because it's all red, white, and blue.
You probably can't even get it. That's why everybody wants USA
You have to
clothes.
get it like early, otherwise it's gone.
Yeah, everybody wants a USA
Right.
uniform. They
Right.
don't want freaking Tibet's uniform
No,
or something.
although
like
I
that.
would take some Canada, because you know who made theirs?
No.
Lululemon.
Wow, Kiley.
So
Did they all wear tights out there or something?
I don't know what they were wearing.
Not tights,
I just
leggings?
know that Lululemon designed it.
Oh, I didn't know Lululemon was from Hawaii.
From Hawaii?
From Hawaii. I didn't know they're from Hawaii
They're
either.
from Canada, yes. They are from Canada.
Do you know why they say? Do you know why they name Canada Canada?
I do.
CANADA. You know how they always say A in Canada.
Yes,
That's
yes,
how
I
come it
do.
is. You ever get that?
Yes. Wow.
Anyway, Joe LaMonica, if we played his ad, our episode last week, everybody loved it. Joe was
loved it.
really funny. We just
I had a
actually
hoot,
watched
a
it on
blast.
YouTube.
We
Please
did.
watch us on YouTube more.
It's actually I don't ever really watch the videos back.
No, I always do.
Because you edit them. He's quite technical these days.
I am.
So he actually edits, like he just kind of cuts them.
Yeah.
The front and or the beginning and the end. So I never really go back and watch any of it.
Yeah.
But it
Today
was
was
quite
really-
funny to watch.
My mom kept hitting my dad. I couldn't even. Every time he would say something, and even though it was funny,
quiet.
she'd smack him and say, "Quiet, quiet."
Quiet.
If you really watch my mom, she has so many funny things
She
just
did.
on YouTube that it was great. I'm like, oh, people gotta watch this shit. It's good. Not too many people even know we're on YouTube or whatnot, but we're gonna up our game. We've got a lot of good feedback on our podcast. We talked to a bunch of people over the last weekend. We're right on the
cusp.
We're on the
I
the
just wanted to
cusp.
say that.
Yeah. Right on the cusp.
The cusp.
But we're right on the thing where we can either make a choice to up our game
Mhm.
and put ourselves out there a little more, or we can just stay stagnant. And we decided we're going to up our game. So you fans out there who listen to us and whatnot, thank you. Keep on
Yeah,
listening. We're
thank
going
you.
to up our
Please
game
keep
for
listening.
you and for us.
Does that mean I have to get ready every week?
Yeah, we're going to try
Damn
a new studio.
Well, that's going to take us a
all
bit
that-
to get together.
Well, we're gonna get together and do all that. We got a lot of. It's funny because some of the podcast people I had talked to had listened to our episodes, and the one they kept going back to was the antidepressant one.
Well, because it's a real problem
I know.
in life.
I go, we're not being that serious about it. He goes,
We
yeah,
kind of are,
you know, men
though.
in their 40s and 50s, and this is the third
anxious
week
and
now
depressed.
we talked about it. I don't know. We're not trying to get so deep here, but
I think
you
it's
know.
just bringing it to light. Like, it's a thing.
I know. I didn't realize it was a thing when so many people were saying stuff to me about
It's
it.
a thing.
Yeah, still haven't taken the pill.
Right.
We're
Still anxious as
We're gonna
hell.
try. Yeah, when I do take it, if I do.
Maybe that's why you
Oh.
have chemical diarrhea. Because you are so
Oh.
anxious, you just shit.
I mean, that's why my stomach's always rumbling.
Right.
Oh, I probably got IBS, irritable
You
bowel
might,
syndrome.
honey. You might.
That's probably what it is.
Hmm.
I just thought it was Courtney.
She's not. So you're telling me that
No, I'm
you've...
just kidding, Courtney. Sorry about that. Don't cry.
Nice. Maybe you should try it. Maybe you'll stop having so much diarrhea.
Right.
Right. Maybe.
And it was funny is some of the other people we talked to and some stuff on social media, they love the fact that we named the last episode "Can't Hide Those Biden Eyes." People thought that was really funny.
It was.
It just came.
It did.
And my
it was
dad
perfect.
My dad just
Your
said
dad is the one that,
Yeah.
created that one.
And that was really
And
that,
it was good.
That was a funny one. We got a lot of good feedback about that, so that was really good. Funny thing we talked about last week. Oh no, it was 2 weeks ago about my UPS picture ad.
Ah, yes.
I'm gonna post that picture because Sky, his friend, saw it and sent it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna post it because it was kind of a funny setting. So I will post that and you can see it.
So, okay. Just a visual to put to your...
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We have a few hats left, so if you want one, there are very few left. I only got like 4 left, maybe. And so I will send you one. Here they are. Coffee mug, I will not, but I'm going to make these. My mom really wants one, and I'm going to make these.
You got to make your mom like a mini version of a coffee mug.
Oh,
She
I do.
doesn't like big things.
Like a
just
shot
little
glass?
things. Right.
Shot glass, yeah.
Let's just make your mom shot glasses.
Right. What is
It is always happy hour here.
It is always happy. We'll just
Although-
leave the shot glass at the smoking bar, though.
Right.
I should make Life with Eric cigarettes for my mom.
Nice. I did notice, like, I haven't done it as much, but I think kind of in Hawaii I did it before. I always take pictures of, like, the drinks we're drinking, which we look like total lushes on social media.
Oh, because everybody, yeah.
We just look like we're drinking all the time.
Oh, yeah. And with last week's podcast, when you watch it, we're all drinking. But
Well, we
but
drink
that's-
yeah.
This is supposed to be happy hour.
Right. It's always happy hour. I think our life is like happy hour.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, and we like it. We're happy.
we
We're happy
are. We
keeps.
are.
Till the microphones go off, and Kylie beats me.
I do not.
I don't
might
mind. I
want
like
to.
it.
No.
I like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But one thing that was a lot of fun this week, and I was really we got a new sponsor,
Yes.
G&E Painting
Mhm.
and Drywall.
Yes.
And so Kylie and I, Rob Gorder, who's in charge there, said he wants to sponsor.
Who's in charge there or owns it?
He owns it. Yeah, but you got to be in charge to own it.
All right. Okay. No, you don't. You don't have to be in charge.
Oh, actually,
to
you
own it.
don't.
Yeah.
He's real hands-on. Quiet. Quiet over there.
Well.
Yeah, so he said he just wanted to mention a couple things in the ad, and I said, do you want to do a live ad or do you want us to do it? And he says, why don't you guys just do it just like your dad's? But I want to go one step up.
You did step it up.
I wanted to record it like we do on LaMonica's, but we did it, and so I just know that Rob likes guitar riffs and whatnot, so I had an idea, and I put it behind Led Zeppelin. Got a whole lot of love. Say it.
I don't know
Oh,
it.
okay. You say I kind of know it. She's too young.
I do not.
But so we made the commercial behind there, and we couldn't do it
You
because
can't do it. Yeah.
YouTube would flag it and take us
in
off
a hot
the air.
second.
So let's
We
hear
have our version of it.
Well,
our closest version.
the closest
to it.
version we can get. Let's hear Rob's G&E Painting and Drywall's newest
Advertisement. Sponsorship.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
G&E Painting and Drywall, servicing Reno, Tahoe, and Truckee areas for over 25 years.
Call G&E today for all of your painting and drywall needs.
Hey, Rob, I hope you like it. That's the best we could do. If you don't like it, tell me. But
We can change a little.
if I do run into you, I recorded the other one on my phone because I want you to listen to it. So I was very excited about it.
I know
but,
you are.
It was good.
Excuse me.
Thank you, G&E Painting.
Thank you, Jeannie. Appreciate it.
Got a whole lot of love.
And I probably do have some painting needs.
Oh,
Hint, a
hint,
wink,
hint,
wink.
painting. You always have painting needs. Every woman has painting needs. Painters, painters got it going on.
Yeah.
Because they just smell fumes all day. They're feeling good all day, and the ladies love them. All the ladies love painters.
You know what? A very successful business.
Men
would
don't
be?
like painters.
As if you had like a very attractive men that would like take their shirts off and paint. That
Yeah.
were very attractive.
G&E Painting can do that.
Great.
You guys start painting shirtless.
Yes. You will get more business
Yeah.
or tips, either one.
Yeah, one or the other.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Would your mom not enjoy that more?
Your mom's house.
My mom would not enjoy that, I don't think. She might be
Speaking of that,
offended by that.
there's a podcast called Your Mom's House, and one of the people I was
Yes.
talking to this last weekend says, "I'm just going to send you some podcasts that your podcast reminds me of." So he sent us this podcast. It's called Your Mom's House. It's been on for 12 years. I can't remember the people's
I
names,
cannot either.
but it's kind of a husband and wife banter
And
team.
they have 600 and something episodes, which is insane.
639 or 14?
Something
Six,
insane.
oh, 641.
30-something, yeah.
641.
Oh my God.
And so we listened to their podcast. I mean, we can do this. They're not that great. I didn't think they were, and I chuckled a couple times or whatnot. But that's what made us really decide to keep going forward with
I
this
feel like
thing.
we're pretty funny. I don't know. Maybe we're not.
I am.
I mean, I do think you're funny
No.
because I laugh at you all the time.
The only person who needs to think I'm funny is you.
Right.
That's
Maybe.
it. I know.
Well,
But it's really easy to be funny or whatever you want when there's no one in the room with you,
I know.
except my mom. Oh, Mom, you laugh at me too.
She does.
My mom's hilarious though.
Your
when
mom,
I
but I
watching
was
that
gonna say your
last
mom in her
podcast.
own right makes everybody laugh.
Yeah, right. That's where I get it from.
I mean, you must.
My dad's funny too.
He has his little.
He's funny when
comments,
my
yeah.
mom
When she lets him,
Yeah.
when he gets to come out of the corner.
Right.
Right.
But
What's that eye roll?
I don't know. My papa.
What about him?
You know what happened this week?
I do,
My papa turned 98.
which is insane.
98 years old. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Does that mean I'm going to live till 98?
I'm not sure.
My papa takes anti-anxiety pills, though. He does.
I know.
I don't know if he does anymore, but he always has his whole life.
I'm gonna go
That's
with
where I
he
get
still does. Why would he stop now?
I don't know.
Yeah, your papa does. Your mom does. Why don't you take it?
I know. It runs in the family, huh?
It does.
It's funny. My papa, we'll take you anywhere. Do you want to go to the Outback? Do you want to go wherever? And he goes, no, we take him to the Tamarack. I'm going to go to Tamarack. What do you want? Oatmeal. You get oatmeal every week. Yeah, that's good.
He just yeah.
Yeah. So then afterwards we say, hey, can you get him they didn't have their regular cake or whatever. So can you give him they had cheesecake. So can you give him a cheesecake with the candles? He brought 3 candles.
Oh.
So he sang happy birthday and they put the cheesecake down. And, when you're old, you don't have the wind.
Right.
He kind of blew one out, and it went out. And the other 2, he's like blowing. He's kind of spitting all over the cheesecake. I'm like, well, we're not having a bite of that.
It's all yours.
Yeah. What do you want for your birthday? We'll have oatmeal and spit all over cheesecake.
At least it was his own spit, I guess, right?
Yeah. It was funny, though. He loved it. He had a 9 and an 8 on the balloons. We had.
Oh, you brought balloons?
Yeah, we brought balloons. We kept every time we put them in front, we have to move them to take a picture. So,
how many pictures did you take?
a bunch of pictures.
Oh, okay.
Lupe.
Oh, Lupe
all the
got in
waitresses.
there?
Yeah, all the
Oh,
waitresses and waiters.
wow.
We've been going there for fucking ever.
I know. Remember there was a time, I think maybe your mom was out of town and you were just really busy with work or something. It was like 3 weeks. You guys hadn't gone in like 3 weeks. And they were worried that Papa Jack died.
Oh, I know. It was more than 3 weeks, like 6 weeks.
Yeah, I can't remember what was going on, but you guys just couldn't go.
I know. Like, will you call us? Will you call us if something happens to him? We never did,
Well, nothing happened for
We'll
whatever
probably
reason.
never-
You guys just couldn't go. And so
Probably
they were
never go
like-
back there after he dies. They
they
always ask me, "Oh, hi Eric, how was everything?" And I always say, "Oh, it's the same."
What does that mean?
It's the same. It's
Oh.
always the same. I get oatmeal. I get whatever my papa wants. He
Oh.
gets oatmeal. I get oatmeal.
Oh.
He gets pancakes. I take 1 pancake. He eats 2 pancakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we just.
Why
do
don't you
that.
get something besides oatmeal when he gets oatmeal?
I'm used to it now
Oh, okay.
because I'm 98 years old. That's
I mean,
I figured if he lived till 98. I'm doing the same fucking thing.
oh, okay.
He wants oatmeal. I get oatmeal.
Okie dokes. Eat your oatmeal.
That's the smartest thing.
Just eat your oatmeal.
That's the smartest thing to do.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you have diarrhea.
Diarrhea. We're doing that again?
And it keeps coming back to that.
I know. That's my favorite song now.
Now it's been for like 5 years.
Yeah. I thought it was Whole Lot of Love that I was just singing, but now it's Diarrhea.
I think it is.
The Pepto-Bismol song. You know what a great thing is?
What?
And you know what this is. We're bringing the show to Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
We're bringing all our podcast shit.
God
And
bless it.
Yep. So originally, we're going to Hawaii for a family wedding.
Right.
And the family wedding is my cousin's wedding. So we're going there.
Okay.
And we decided to hold the show over and have a live.
To hold the show over?
No, hold the. People out there don't call me on it.
That's what I do.
No one's listening.
No one's listening.
I talk too fast.
Right.
You know what I mean. We're gonna keep our keep our strip joint a little longer.
Oh,
we're
okay.
gonna keep our trip a little longer.
Yes,
and we're gonna
stay a few days longer than
we're
we
gonna do a little
initially
Hawaii show.
anticipated.
We're going to talk about some restaurants we go to. We're going to talk about some drinks we drink. And we'll probably be hammered the whole time on the podcast anyway, so
Sounds
tune in.
great.
Yeah, most likely. And we'll try. I don't know how we're going to YouTube this sucker, but we'll show a little
Oh,
view of
yeah,
where
it
we're
might
at.
be a little interesting.
Might be a little
We'll see.
interesting, but tune in, folks.
Yeah.
Bringing the show to Hawaii.
Yep.
Humu humu, nuku nuku, apua.
That's a fish, right?
It's a Hawaiian state fish.
Right. Okay.
It sounds good. That's the name of that's the name of that episode, though.
Oh, boy.
That's what I'm going to name it.
Oh, yikes.
For sure. Life
You
with
don't
Eric
have to.
podcast is brought to you by Petrola Concrete Construction and doTERRA Essential Oils. You can get those from Aislinn Mueller at This Essential Life is our handle.
Great.
So go get the oils. We'll bring
Go
some
get
oils
them.
to Hawaii.
We normally do, just in case things come up.
We do?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Little digestion, little lavender, little tea tree for your athlete's foot.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And it always comes back in Hawaii for
It
some reason.
does.
Ew. Freaking
You're
disgusting.
real attractive, honey.
I know. It's freaking disgusting. Just keep eating my oatmeal.
Yeah, eating oatmeal with athlete's
You see
foot.
my papa's toes. He's 98 and his toes
Oh,
look like
boy.
shit, but he's
Oh my
alive.
God, does he ever cut them?
I doubt it. I don't know. How would I know?
Yikes.
It's not like
Does
I'm going over
anyone
there
cut
and
them? Does
cut them.
anyone cut them?
Probably.
You need to find that out.
I have no idea.
We need to find that out.
I mean, I think they're cut, but I did see one sticking out the front of the shoe.
He ripped through the top of his shoe.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But
Oh, sorry.
why you do that?
I don't know.
We're coming back from Hawaii on Valentine's Day.
Super romantic.
That's more than we normally do for Valentine's Day. We're actually flying on an airplane from Hawaii. That's nice.
Are we even sitting next to each other?
Yeah, I think. Why wouldn't we be?
I don't know, because you asked me, do you want to sit on the aisle across
Oh
from me
no,
or next to
I
me?
think we're aisle across and aisle
See,
across.
I'm not even sitting next to you on Valentine's
I'll hold
Day.
your hand.
No, you won't. as he gets ripped off by the cart.
Yeah, until the cart comes. I'll get you a Mai Tai on the flight.
Oh, thanks.
They do give you Mai Tais on
They
Hawaiian
do.
Air.
They do.
That's good. But anyway, yeah, and then so we're going to celebrate Valentine's Day, probably In-N-Out Burger.
Right. What did you do for dinner? Went to In-N-Out.
Right. As soon as we get off the plane, we go to In-N-Out Burger, and then we're going to drive home.
Where you're going to proceed to get home in diarrhea.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a very romantic
Well,
day.
it's In-N-Out. It goes in, then out. That's right. You don't want a present for Valentine's Day, do you?
I actually,
Valentine's present. That's
I
friggin'
actually
bullshit
don't.
holiday.
I agree. I actually don't like Valentine's Day. It's like the one day I don't want a present. Easter, please. No. Just
Easter?
Joking. Just joking.
I really gave Valentine's present than an Easter present.
You don't have to give me an Easter present either.
Why?
You want to give me an Easter present?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But anyway,
You're all
Valentine's Day, it'll be romantic in the airport.
Right.
But that's
I
the
don't
best.
think it will.
That's the best we can do because we got to be
Right,
back,
it's
in,
all
back
right.
back to work. But you're going to hear our live broadcast from Hawaii. It'll post February 16th,
Yes.
and I can't wait for everybody to hear it. Be very, very excited.
Honey.
Kylie,
Eric.
it's that time. Last call. Who are we going to cheers today?
I feel like that bell was so long.
I was going to see if you say anything.
I'm
yeah.
like, what's going on?
Who are we cheers today, babe?
I think. Oh, we didn't really explain what happened today, but I think we need to give a little cheers and shout out to your mom's little mini Sheltie, Queenie,
Oh, Queenie.
because she literally survived a coyote attack this morning.
I know. My mom calls, and I let the call go through because we were kind of
It
still
was
sleeping.
like 7.
Well, it was earlier maybe than that. But then she called again, so I go, shit, better answer. Answer. She's crying. Dog's in the she's got the emergency with the dog. Queenie got attacked by coyotes. She said 3 or 4 coyotes. This is
Yeah.
a tiny little dog.
Is a teeny dog.
And maybe we'll post that picture of her.
Oh.
Well, maybe it's a
Aw.
little bloody. But
It's not bad. Actually,
It's-
it's not
it's
bad.
not too
'Cause
bad,
it's not that bad.
she lived. Let's put it that way. But
Yeah,
Rosie,
real
the other
lucky.
dog, they're Sheltie. They're Shetland sheepdogs. It's called a Sheltie. And my mom and dad were in the hot tub in the morning. Rosie was laying on the patio, and then Queenie,
Being in
the
this-
little puppy, goes down a little bit, a little curious, and there was coyotes there, and the coyotes jumped her. Rosie came down barking, so Rosie kind of saved her. And
Yeah.
that thing. But my mom, she dove out of the hot tub. I didn't ask her. I don't know if she's naked or
I
not.
kind of feel
I
like
mean, I'm
maybe
just like-
they were.
I guarantee you my dad's naked in there, but I don't know about
I
my
just
mom.
have this visual of your mom like clothed or not, jumping out of the hot tub, running basically through sagebrush and rocks.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. My mom's got feet of steel though. That's good, like leather
seriously.
feet.
Has she checked her own feet?
No,
Are
I
they
asked
bloody?
her this morning. I go, "Did you get hurt?" 'Cause
Yeah.
my mom jumping out of a hot tub is probably like a steamroller going down a hill or something, or a steamroller rolling, just plowing into something.
Right.
I could see you just step out and plop, boom, and then rolling down.
I
the
would
thing
have
and-
loved to see how like she jumped out of the hot tub and ran down.
Oh,
to them.
if you knew when she was a kid, she used to, if there was an emergency, she would drag
Yeah.
me and my sister, like I said, down the slushy road faster than anybody could react. And then I go, "What did Dad do?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know. He just sat there. he can't react that fast."
I don't think anybody can react
No.
that fast.
And so my mom, as soon as she got there, got the coyotes just ran away
scared,
and
yeah.
got scared and ran away. So if she didn't react so fast, she saved Queenie
probably.
because they would have shredded.
Oh, I know.
It made me sick though. It's such a
I
cute
know.
little
She is a
dog,
cute
brand
little
new
baby.
dog.
She's
And,
a year old.
What?
She's a year old.
Queenie's not a year.
Yes, she is.
Oh, I would have said 6 months.
No, she's a year. They've
I-
had her for a year.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, so she was very devastated, and Queenie's alive.
Yes.
So cheers to Queenie.
Cheers to Queenie. And
Yeah.
cheers to Atna, who was literally like
Oh,
in
yep.
2.7 seconds was on the hook to dog sit.
Anna, our dog sitter,
Thinking,
was going
yes.
to dog sit for them because
So I was like, maybe
yeah,
Atna's free since she's like has open wounds,
I
but
know,
she was really ready and willing to do it. So
ready and willing, but
cheers
she's
and thanks,
not doing
Anna.
it though.
I know, but thanks for being on the hook.
Yep. Cheers, cheers,
Yes.
and more cheers. Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at www.lifewitheric.com.
And anybody that's actually tried to go to our website, if you do not put in www, you will not get there. By the
Why
way,
is that?
I'm not sure, but I've tried to just put it lifewitheric.com and it doesn't go there.
With our new people, we're gonna
I don't know.
fix that.
Yeah, if you don't put in the www, you will not get it. I don't know why.
We're on the China web. We're on the
I'm not
Yeah.
sure, but a heads up if anyone's tried to get it and you can't. That's why.
That's why. Great.
Anyways,
Thanks for the info.
hey, only because I tried it the other day, Mike, it doesn't work,
That's so weird.
but it does work. And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love you, baby.
Love you. A little body shimmy.